Ah. All right, we are good to go. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is. Break have to make a little adjustment to my screen there. Yeah. Little one right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, we good now. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians series recap, series preview live stream. And well, we had our friends from Canada come to town for a nice little 3-game get together. And of course, you know the Guardians are trying to get that revenge for what they did to us in their house, right? When we went up north of the border, lost 2 of 3. Ironically enough, we lost the 2 games that Jose Ramirez missed because he became a daddy. And this was actually the final series of this little homestand that we were on. Faced the Mariners, and then had Blue Jays coming to town. And looking at what's coming up for the Guardians over the next week, heading into July. This is a pretty big stretch, right? You got Baltimore coming up. You got another matchup with Kansas City on the horizon too. Things don't really get that easy. And you look at the standings right now, the Indians are in a pretty good place. They sit, as of right now, well, actually, as of the start of the series, let's actually do that. On Friday the 21st, when the series started, they were 7 games ahead of Kansas City. Yep. Of course, Minnesota's right on their heels, so that's tough, right? That's tough. That's tough. So, yeah, we're going to jump right in and talk about this series against Toronto. For us Guardians fans, this was a very enjoyable series. And for Blue Jays fans, I'm pretty sure they want to forget about this series as quickly as possible because our offense erupted. And you love to see that from this Guardian offense because the bats have been awakened really for the last 7 or so games. If you really think about it. Like, I'm literally going to look that up. I'm very curious now. Ever since we got shut out by Toronto, ironically, I'm pretty sure we've scored 5+ runs in every game. There might have been like one game where we didn't, but yeah. The offense took offense, literally, to that performance. They're like, yeah, we can't be out here scoring 0 runs against a bullpen game. They heard the slander. Yeah, since that game, where they got shut out, they scored 6, 5, 8, 6, 7, 6, 6. And it's funny because before that game where we got shut out, they had scored over the last 3 or so games. They scored 5 against Cincinnati. Okay. They scored 4 against Cincy, 3 against Toronto in the first game, 0 in the second game, and then they scored 6 in the third game. And that's where the fun started. Then they scored 5, 8, 6, 7, and then, yeah. I say the first game because I streamed the first game. Yeah. But you get the gist. The offense woke up and they tore apart Toronto pitching. Now, of course, first game of the series, it was Cookie Carrasco up against Yariel Rodriguez, and I'll admit, I had this game chalked up as a scheduled L because let's be honest here, guys. We weren't expecting much of anything from Cookie. No, it wasn't anyway. I'm sure some people were. I wasn't. I was expecting Cookie to go out there and maybe give us a few good innings and then get crapped on after. I mean, I'll say it right now. That dude was on point. Best start of the year for him, without a doubt. He went out there and pitched 6 solid innings, 4 hits, 1 run, home run to Vlad, 7 Ks. Yeah. No, I didn't stream this game. No. I wish I did, but I didn't. That's right. No. Now, Yariel Rodriguez, let's just say he had a rough go. He went 1 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Francis came in 3 2/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Now, the damage, all the damage that the Guardians did was during a 33-minute, 70-pitch second inning. I'm not kidding. Like, you could have went out and bought dinner, come back, and the inning would have still been going on. Freaking nuts. And this was fresh off a clean first inning for the Guardians, right? They didn't do a damn thing in the first inning. Then, 1, 2, 3 inning, 3 strikeouts. Yeah, how about that for Cookie in the top of the second? And then here's how the bottom of the second went. Elbow by Josh Naylor. Freeman walk. Brennan walk. J-Rod walk. Yeah. J-Rod. Jonathan Rodriguez drew a walk, which scored a run. Brian Slokio struck out because he's ass, swinging a wet noodle, a wet spaghetti noodle. And then Austin Hedges singled on a line drive. Imagine giving up. Oh, Balogun. Yo, I'm watching the freaking U.S. soccer game. Balogun. Sounds like a freaking Pokemon or something. 2-0 U.S. over Bolivia. Nice. But yeah, Austin Hedges got an RBI single. Actually, 2-run single. And that was the ball that deflected off the third baseman's glove. Originally, they called it foul, but then they changed the calling immediately. Like, the umpire was about to say foul, but then he's like, oh, no, fair. It's a fair ball. Keep going. 2 runs wound up scoring. They bring in Bowden Francis, and then Stephen Kwan lines into a force out. This is very relevant because at the time, Stephen Kwan had that hitting streak going. And, because Austin Hedges is a freaking dummy, he got out at second, which, yeah, it's a fielder's choice, so no hit for Mr. Kwan. He does get an RBI, though. Woo. And then Andres would reach on a fielding error. J-Ram would single in a run. He would then steal second. And then Josh Naylor would single in a run, Jose Ramirez. And then 2 more walks from Tyler Freeman and Will Brennan. By the way, they walked earlier that inning. Yeah. Freeman and Brennan walked twice that inning. They damn near hit around twice. Oh, actually, no. Well, they almost did. They got all the way back down to J-Rod, who flew out to center field. I was in a group chat joking with people saying, yo, whoever makes this final out needs to be DFA'd. Now, of course, we're not going to DFA J-Rod, but we were just joking, having some fun. So after that, there really wasn't any scoring until a Vlad solo homer near the end of Cookie's, outing. So other than that, that's all that happened in terms of scoring. So yeah, overall, Cookie was fantastic. 6 innings, 4 hits, again, 1 run on the homer, 7 Ks. Bullpen was all right. I mean, Avila pitched 2 1/3, and then Hent just came in for 2/3 of an inning because Avila was just getting tired. Rodriguez, again, like I said, 1 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Yeah. So yeah, Guardians definitely beat up on that bullpen, which is what you love to see. Cookie Carrasco got his 3rd win of the year. He's got a 5.40 ERA. And Rodriguez takes the loss. He's 0-2 with a 5.94 ERA. Not very good. Now we talk about game numero dos. This is, of course, the game that I streamed. So I'm not really going to talk much about it because we all saw it happen. That's an inside joke, I guess, because the way the lineup is shown at the Rogers Center, Kiner Falefa's name is so long, it almost meets his position on the scoreboard, on the lineup chart thing. So it looks like his name is Falef-ass. And let's be honest, he's not that great. But yeah, he hit a homer, his 5th of the year, and it tied the game right back up. Now, because the Guardians are goaded like that, Jose Ramirez and Stephen Kwan would follow up with 2 solo homers of their own. I'm sorry, no, a 2-run homer from J-Ram. And then Stephen Kwan would hit a homer, made it 5-2. And then how about Schneeman, solo homer. And then Isaiah Kiner Falef-ass, again, solo homer. It's like, what's with these scrubs for Toronto hitting 2 homers in the same game? What the heck? Damn. Sheesh. So, yeah, that would be it for that. That was a damn home run derby. Now, Barrios went 5 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks, and 3 homers. I've said before that lately, over the past couple of years, even dating back to when he was with Minnesota, the Guardians were able to always get after Barrios. And that still reigns true this year. So, good stuff out of the Guardians offense. Beating up on Barrios. And then they got a run off of Genesis Cabrera. Couldn't touch Little or Pearson, but by that time the game was pretty much a wrap. Cade Smith, Gaddis, and Clase were nails. Barblow had to give up a run, but other than that, everything was solid. Everything was good. Ben Lively, 7-3, 3.03 ERA. Barrios, 6-6, 3.43 ERA. And Clase, 23 saves, 0.74 ERA. All right, chat. What's up, Crazy? See, the Tribe is still winning, even though after the in Toronto series, people were getting worried. I mean, as long as the offense continues to show out, we'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. Just need our guys to stay healthy. How is Vlad Jr. out voting Naylor? Well, that's what happens when you have a whole damn country voting for you instead of a certain city. They have the whole damn country of Canada voting for their guys. Freaking nuts. And they stink too. I mean, Vlad's probably going to be one of their only representatives. I don't know who else is going to represent Toronto besides Vlad. Freaking Mickey Mouse ass freaking thing going on here. If they go Vlad and Mountcastle over Naylor, that is blasphemy. It's rigged. It's rigged. Straight up. Because the Jays stink. And they're probably going to blow up their roster at some point, I'm sure. At least if they were smart, they would. But are they that smart? Shapiro and Atkins, not the smartest people. They're gonna hang on to everybody and think that they're somewhat in the running when they're not. And even if they do somehow slip in, they ain't gonna go nowhere because their team stinks. They stink. But yeah, good game by the Guardians, and they win the series. But now, one more thing to do: sweep the series. They haven't really swept a lot of teams this year. I think they have what, 5 series sweeps or something this year, which isn't a lot, but it's pretty cool how we could do that. I always thought it was illegal to sweep teams. And knowing that we had Tristan McKenzie on the mound going up against Yusei Kikuchi, who could possibly be a Guardians trade target come next month, I was interested to see how we would do. And the Guardians, of course, they look good for the most part. Offense, once again, showed up. And Mother Nature showed up too, of course. Had to throw a nice little rain delay in there, which unceremoniously ended Yusei Kikuchi and Tristan McKenzie's nights after 3 innings. And of course, the Guardians had bases loaded, nobody out, when Kikuchi decided, I'm going to just stall here and essentially call for the tarp. So, yeah. My dude was like, I need a new ball. And then he's like, actually, you know what? The umpire looked up and was like, yep, we're going to call for the tarp. Luckily, that didn't affect the Guardians' offense because they still scored 3 runs that inning. They still scored a couple runs, so that's good. But of course, in terms of scoring, McKenzie had to give up a dong to start the game. 2-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. got the scoring started in the top of the first. But not to be outdone, David Fry would single in a run and it'd make it 2-1. And then top of the third, Spencer Horwitz hit his first career home run. First home run of the season. It made it 3-1 Toronto. And then bottom of the third, Daniel Schneemann would single in a run, made it 3-2. And then the Guardians would add a couple more after the rain delay. And the Guardians could have scored more, but, Josh Naylor damn near hurt himself again. I mean, he was going to try and score, but Ruggless Odor, who's the third base coach now, put up a late stop sign. Naylor slammed on the brakes, went back, got to the bag, and then Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, clumsy boy, freaking loses his sense of where he was, I guess, and he cleated Josh Naylor right in the elbow. And then he almost steps on his freaking hand. Like, oh my God, bro. I don't need Josh Naylor's hand getting broken. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Kiner-Falefa. Oh my God, that dude's he's such a clumsy scrub. He's a klutz. He's a klutz. So after the rain delay, I was again curious to see how the offense would look. They would wind up scoring a few more runs, courtesy of a Jonathan Rodriguez baseless loaded walk again. That's his thing. He's like Santana, drawing walks. That's one way to do it. Get your RBIs that way, I guess. He draws a bases loaded walk, and then Brian Slocchio hits into a double play that scores a run, made it 4-3. And then bottom of the fourth, after putting up a 0 in the top of the fourth, Stephen Kwan would homer again, made it 5-3. And then Josh Naylor would follow that up a few batters later with a homer of his own, made it 6-3. Of course, the Blue Jays had to get a little something back as Spencer Horwitz would homer off of a Make-A-Wish pitcher. Like, what are we doing, Steven? Huh? Why that guy? Yeah. I'm calling this McGahan. I'm calling him a Make-A-Wish pitcher because why is he in the game? All the pitchers you had. Why him? Like, I know Eli's hurt, Sandlin's hurt. You just pitched Avila a couple days ago. Could have pitched Avila for an inning, right? Or kept Tim Herron out there. No, let's go with a Make-A-Wish pitcher. A dude we've never heard of. It's almost like Stephen Vogt rung the bullpen and said, "Hey man, we need a pitcher. Just pick someone random." So then the guy's like, and then you just saw this dude sitting in the corner, you know, playing with his hands, like, they're like, you. And he's like, huh? Me? Like, you warm up. You're going in soon. Like, me? That Drewski meme. Me? Me? You sure? So yeah, of course he gives up a home run to Spencer Horwitz, the second of the year. Of course. And then Addison Barger would score a run, made it 6-5. And the Guardians would go from being up comfortably 6-3 to having to sweat out the next final few innings. But hey, despite all that, the Guardians bullpen shut it down as the guys who should have been pitching did their job. Aside from the Make-A-Wish pitcher, Heron, Hentges, Smith, and Clase were nails. McGuillen, well, my boy, you need to be on a bus to Columbus, bro. I think Eli Morgan will be back soon, so yeah, you, my friend, need to be on the bus to Columbus tomorrow. I better not see you on the mound ever again, my dude. You got your Make-A-Wish pitch thing. Now get out of here. Get. Scram. Giddy. Get out of here. I don't want to see you again, bro. Freaking scared the crap out of me. What the hell was that? Why this game? Why trolling this game, Steven? I've been trolling, 2 nights ago when we were beating up on the freaking Blue Jays 7-1. That's the game you pitch McGaughan. No, let's pitch him in a 3-run game. Really? I get it. If Sandlin or Morgan were healthy, they would have probably would have been Sandlin that inning. But not only did he pitch one, this dude pitched two. Now I will say, he didn't give up any more runs after that fourth inning. Yeah. So I guess actually after the fifth inning. Yeah, after the fifth. Duh. Yeah, he didn't give up any more runs after that one inning. In fact, he did give us a couple scares, but sixth inning I think was pretty solid. Yeah. He must have heard the slander because top six, he let up a single and then a pop out, a line out, and then he picked off freaking slow ass. He picked off Isaiah Kiner-Fale's ass. Yes, I'm going to keep calling him that because it's just funny how on the lineup graphic at the Rogers Center, his name is so long it met his position. So it looks like his name was kind of Falaf ass. And it kind of fits because he kind of stinks, but you get the idea. But regardless, though, the bullpen was nails aside from the Make-A-Wish pitcher. We were good. We were good. What's up, B Squirrels? 39-19 against the ALD. Okay. I guess Bichette is off the market. Rain delay, Cleveland style. I guess like Martinez. What do you think? Well, he showed promise. He was hitting the ball well. But of course, the Blue Jays gotta be sweaty ass tryhards making these ridiculous plays like it's game 7 of the World Series. Like, damn. They're playing like their career's on the line out here. Sheesh. Well, you know what it is? They're trying to get traded. That's why. Yeah, they want to show out so they can get traded. Although nobody's trading for Spencer Horwitz. And nobody's trading for George Springer. Hell no. Or Vladdy. Because I don't know if anyone's going to want Vladdy. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Vladdy Guerrero on my team, but we have Josh Naylor. Big series. Yep, against Baltimore and Kansas City. Yes, sir. Need a starter. Matt Ogden, your lips to God's ears. We need a starter. Bad. Maybe even some bullpen help, too. If they want to go extra mile, do a little side quest, get us a middle rotation or middle bullpen arm. Middle innings bullpen arm. Because, Pedro Avila's been good, but I don't want to see him in a playoff game. I don't want to see him in a playoff game. If we could snag Taylor Scott and just make this bullpen even more illegal, oh my god. I'm sorry, Tanner Scott. Yeah, the one from Miami. Oh my god. Our division is bad, so it should be okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just gotta take every game, one game at a time. Um, all Cleveland has to do is get 2 out of 3 going to KC. Yeah, just win 2 out of 3 in the next 2 series, and then who do we have after that? Oh, we have Chicago. Okay. Okay, yeah, that'll be fun. It's 4 game series in Kansas City too, by the way. So, and we'll have Lively, McKenzie, Byaby, and Allen pitching. Okay, so I like our chances there. And then we face Fede and then 2 random NPCs, Thorpe and Cannon. Oh my god, brother. Okay. Well, we don't face Crochet. So. And then we have San Francisco for 3, and then Detroit for 4, and then Tampa Bay all on the road. Detroit and Tampa on the road. That's going to be fun. And that's into July. But yeah, Tim Herron got the win. He's 3-0, 116 ERA. Kikuchi took the loss. 4-7, 4 ERA, and then Clase has this 24th save with a .72 ERA. As far as how the pitchers did, well, neither starter really did that good. McKenzie, 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned on 2 homers, 4 walks, 6 Ks. And what I've learned about McKenzie these last couple outings is he's not dealing with UCL injury or whatever. Like his arm health wise seems fine. He's hitting like mid 90s, but my dude, he doesn't know where the ball is going. His command is non existent. It's a mechanics thing with Tristan. It's not an arm health, it's mechanics. Dude throws 90, 94, 95 damn near, which is fantastic. But it's almost like you don't know where it's going. And this dude walks a batter almost every inning, too. God, he's lucky he only gave up 3 runs in this game. And in the 2 homers. Oh my God. And then Kikuchi, we were about to really hit him hard, but then the rain delay happened. 2 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks for Kikuchi. Pop and Little both had a run scored on a homer. Richards, Cabrera, and Green were all pretty much solid for the most part for them. But yeah, again, for the Guardians, Heron, Henches, Smith, and Clase were nails. McGaughan, aka the Make-A-Wish pitcher, he needs to be sent to Columbus. He stinks. A 13.50 ERA. Polar Bear in Texas. Polar Bear in Texas. That's a meme. If you don't know what the Polar Bear in Texas meme is, you're not on Twitter. As it's now known as. All right, so I'm gonna actually turn it to what am I turning it to? ESPN because Sunday Night Baseball's on. Mets and Cubs. Okay. Oh boy, but yeah, Guardians take the series. They sweep the Jays. Feeling really good heading into Baltimore. And looking at the matchups in Baltimore, let's see here. ESPN says it will be Bybee and Povich tomorrow. I'll be live for that. Allen and Irvin, and then Carrasco versus Rodriguez. So looking at. Okay. As soon as the thing wants to load up, we can look at it. By the way, the Yankees traded for J.D. Davis. Oh, and also, too, I almost forgot. Yesterday, after the win, Shaq, DJ Diesel, was there spinning some records. It's like, okay, this dude's out here doing side quests now that the NBA season's over. I got lucky playing the sorry ass A's. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad the Guardians are 5-0 over the Twins for sure. Media said we weren't going to be good this year. I remember that in 2022. Also, media is always sleeping. Matt Upton, I swear to you, the MLB Twitter admin hates us. You could just tell like they hate their life when they have to tweet about us. But I love it. Makes me happy. Yeah. So tomorrow's matchup will be Tanner Bybee against Cade Povich. Now that I have my big computer back, we can go really in depth and just talk. All that good stuff, right? Yeah. So now, of course, standings wise, Baltimore is a half a game back in New York. Guardians are 7 up on Kansas. Oh, that's the 21st. Back to reality. Baltimore's a game and a half back of New York, and we're 7.5 ahead of Minnesota still. Kansas City's a game and a half back of Minnesota. I could see Kansas City really starting to fall off. I really could see that. Now, Tanner Bybee, coming off a solid start against Seattle, 1-0, of course, had a lot of run support. Or he had decent run support, I guess. You know what I'm saying? 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 12 Ks. He was phenomenal. That was coming off a game against Cincinnati that he lost, but he had 11 Ks. And he was coming off, 7 days of rest? Wow. That's crazy. So he's been really lighting it up. And he's 1 strikeout away from 100 on the season. It's freaking nuts. How did he not get 1 more strikeout? Now, Cade Povich. Well, he's 0-1 in his last 3 outings, coming off a 4 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run, 5 walk, 1 strikeout performance on the 19th against the Yanks. Now he was pretty good against Atlanta. 6 inning, 5 hit shutout, 6 Ks against the Braves. Toronto got to him a bit though. They roughed him up big time. 5 1/3, 5 hits, 6 runs, 4 walks, and then 2 Ks. And they took the loss. So he's definitely a guy we can get after. And of course, he's a lefty, so we're not going to see Ari S. I wonder who Vote's going to put in there. Now, I don't think we have never faced Povich because he's a rookie. So, yeah, I'm not even going to look at that. Let me just make sure we've never faced him. I mean, chances are if Jose's never faced him, yeah, we've never faced him. Because if Jose's never faced you, then yeah, we've never faced you. In fact, out of the organization guys that haven't been here that long, never faced Cade. So yeah, this is his first year. Cade is 0-1, 3.94 ERA, 9 Ks. Tanner, of course, is 1 strikeout away from 100. 5-2, 3.65 ERA for Tanner. Only Nick Maton has faced Bybee, and he's got 1 RBI, and he's 1 for 2. Nobody else has ever faced him, so this is going to be an interesting matchup. For sure. That's, of course, at 6:35, and like I said, I'll be live for this game. So that'll be fun to watch. Cannot wait. Now, game 2 for this series. All right. Hey, guys, preseason football around the corner. But, hey, guys, ready for some football. Carrasco game could be ugly. But if he does what he just did against Toronto, he might have something. Yeah, we need to score a ton. That KC is collapsing because they have the Chiefs to fall back on. No, Oren, they're collapsing because their bullpen stinks. Their bullpen is ass. A lot of people on Guards Twitter were talking about that. The reason why they're gonna stink is because of their bullpen. Their bullpen is easy to expose. Not very good. So Logan Allen will face Cole Irvin in game 2 of the series. I believe we faced Irvin before. Now Logan Allen, I know they've faced him before. Well, I don't want. Here we go. Logan Allen. Okay, so let's take a look here. Cole Irvin. And let's see here. Against Mr. Irvin, let's see. Irvin is 0-1 with a 4.50 ERA and 8 Ks. Now 2019, and then as a starter, he faced us twice with the A's. He took a loss in 2022. Pitched 5 2/3 innings. Oh God, 6 hits, 4 runs. No, 4 earned, 5 runs, 1 walk. Okay. Wow. So he's pitched 12 innings against us, an ERA of 4.50 in 2 starts against us. Okay. So we can get to him. Now, what I'm really scared of is Logan Allen versus the O's, because we know how he can be. They smacked him around. 5 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 1 win. So he got his 1 win there. He's 1-1 in his last 3 outings. 5 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 6 Ks against the Rays. So yeah, he is susceptible to getting shellacked, and this offense can definitely do that to pitchers. So I'm looking for us to do that here. Now, overall, roster-wise, how have the players individually done against these guys? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Those are the 8 teams I did the schedule prediction on already. Okay. I must have the easiest schedule. I'd say so, they do. Against Allen, wow, they actually, none of their current players have done anything against him. And then against Irvin, Jimenez has an RBI. Josh Naylor has an RBI. And J-Ram has an RBI. So there you go. They have a little success against him. Of course, Logan is 8-3, 5.23 ERA, 59 Ks. Well, Irvin's got damn near similar numbers aside from ERA. 6-3, 3.45 ERA, 53 Ks. Okay. So this would be a fun matchup. And again, it's a lefty on lefty matchup too. 2 lefties going at it. And then, according to this, the series wraps up with Grayson Rodriguez. Let's see. I know Rodriguez is going for Baltimore. And Cookie will be on the mound for the Guardians. Oh, God. This could be bad. Of course, I thought his last outing was going to be bad, and look what he did. But is he going to do that again? I don't know. Now, Cookie, of course, 3-6 record, 5.40 ERA, 51 Ks. Grayson Rodriguez, 8-3, 3.82 ERA, 85 Ks. Against Cookie, James McCann has a homer with 3 RBIs and 33 at bats. Mainly from his days NL Central, I believe, NL East, I believe. Something like that. I don't even know. 33 at bats. My God. Oh, went almost into the Ivy. JD Martinez. 2 out double. Okay. And then, other than that, he is the only one that's done anything against Carrasco. And of course, he's faced him the most. Against Rodriguez, well, same suspects as before. Josh Naylor, that was at that point we were 73-81. They were 95-58. Oh my God. But yeah, Cookie got his first win in a while. Last time against Toronto. 1-0. Well, now he's actually 1-1. 4 hits and 1 run, 7 Ks against the Blue Jays in 6 innings. Toronto, the previous game he faced them. 5 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks. took the loss. And then against Miami, 4 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, and 3 Ks. Got a no decision. Okay. Now, Carrasco against the O's. I'm almost certain this is probably going to be bad. Let's take a look. All right. Yeah. I'm back. Oh my God, it's that guy again. I just see one bad game out of the Guardians this week, and of course it's going to be against Baltimore because they know how to put up home runs against big in their park. Yeah, I mean they fooled around with their left field wall to keep, as we know they are. They can make it work. Just hit them to that little porch over there in right field where the scoreboard is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But again, facing lefties. So that they're going to be utilizing that left field. See if they're able to send some balls over that left field wall. All right, but yeah, Cookie against the O's. He's 4-2 with a 2.06 ERA and 37 Ks in 7 appearances. The last time he faced them was 2018. Wow. That was when he was really good, though. Worst outing, though, was 2015. Took the loss. He went 4 innings, 11.25 ERA, 7 hits, 5 runs, including a homer with 2 walks. Wow. Went 7 innings, 3 hits, shutout baseball with 1 walk. Okay, that's lit. All right. How about that, huh? Love to see that. So, good stuff by Cookie there. Kirky. What the heck? Watching future possible Guardian trade target Luis Severino. Hopefully he does well and maybe the Guardians go after him as a trade target. So, after that, we of course face Kansas City. Yay. That'll be fun. That'll be a 4-gamer too. So if we go 5-2 in these next 7, I'll be fine with it. Just don't fall into a funk. I'm happy we're playing as our best ball right now because we need to. We need to be playing our best ball right now. So that's really all I got here, guys. Hopefully the Guardians can take care of business. And also, we'll be keeping an eye on old Minnesota because they face Arizona. That'll be a good one. Let's see, that's what, a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday series? Yeah, Ryan versus Fat. Wednesday, Woods Richardson against Nelson. And then Thursday will be Paddock versus Montgomery. Ooh. So yeah, go D-backs. If JB Taylor's watching this somehow, need you guys to take care of business. That'll be fun. D-backs are a solid team. They ain't playing that well, but they're a solid team. I'd rather wait and see. I watched Tom Candiotti talk. It was funny. You need to order some Guardian gear? I hear that. Okay. You gave up on Taylor Ward yet? No. I still believe he could be a Guardian. Yep. I think he could be a Guardian. He'd fit so well on this team. But we'll see what happens. All right. So I think that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'll be back tomorrow for Guardians and O's. Hope to see you guys there. And yeah. we're going to have some fun. Oh, yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to head out and how about this too? The O's are expected to call. Oh no, the Orioles are expected to recall outfielder Heston Kjerstad to the majors. Gee, having him face possibly his future team. Imagine. That would be nuts. Wow. All right. So, not really much else to talk about, of course. Kind of just dragging this on for no reason whatsoever. Love when I do that. Just start blah, 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 blah. Just looking through Twitter to see if anything has happened that I might need to talk about, which you never know. Something could pop off right as I end the stream. Then I'd have to come back. I don't really want to do that. So I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Yeah. See you all tomorrow, and hopefully the Guardians can get that series started off right. Because we're getting closer to July, and that means trade deadline season is right around the corner. Yeah, Zach Plazak got cooked last night. Honestly, I kind of enjoyed it. Dude's a bum. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Guardians and O's. But with that being said, I'm gonna head out and have a good rest of your night, everybody. I'm gonna get back to watching a future possible Guardian trade target, Luis Severino. So until tomorrow, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians, and I'm out. Bye bye. Oh yeah. This time I'm gonna hit OBS first. Bye bye.